Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. It's gonna be another day. We had some massive earnings, like a mega cup earnings yesterday, and today is gonna be a continuation. And also we have Amazon and Apple earnings today. So yesterday Microsoft had a 8% jump, which is very good, and Meta had very bad day. It was flooding all the way to 540 range. So from 5 600. So it is bad for Meta, but let's see what happens today. If we need to continue to downside, we need to build a structure. I want to see a lower high around value area, which is value area low, but we have taken down, like we are trading above the value low, which is 50 1970. So if we continue upside, then we have value area high at 52,374. Then we can reject the downside, but so let's be patient and let's see where we can the best structure, best A plus setup, and we'll execute today. So you only need one trade to become a profitable. You and to get your build your portfolio or build your consistency. So let's wait and let's see how we can execute today. Only one trade, and we have to be very careful on our risk management. And the key is here is to see what is the structure we are getting, because we obviously see market is pulling back up from last from pre-market. So let's see how we can like capitalize on this move, or we can also obviously wait for a reversal trade and take a reversal trades. So the opening print is here. 52,100 is the high, which is just above the point of control. There is no 1 minute candle or yet, but we are actually trading below it, and also we have a gap down. Hi Mujib.
Hello?
Hi Mujib, can you hear me?
Muted. Yeah, I can hear you.
So we have a pre-market low around 51,750. That's the pre-market low. pre-market high is around 52,090s. Pre-market high. So we got that too right. Now I'm gonna take the pre-market price action out of my chart. Okay, I have 5 minutes time frame here. We are testing the value area low. Let's see what happens here. Value area low. So DIA is below the value area low, but Dow micro is not yet, but micro is below the point of control plus the pre-market high. So we need to get a confirmation on DIA getting a fair value gap to reject the value area low, then we can take a trade to downside. So this 5 minutes candle just closed below the value area low. You can see it here. I'm gonna bring the DIA here. So DIA value area low is below value area low, and MYM is holding the value area low. So this is I'm gonna put both 5 minutes. So this is a 1 minute time frame on MYM and DIA. So the overall market is, I want to see what's happening in Microsoft. Microsoft had a very good earning report and very good massive pull up. Okay, so that candle just rejected the DIA value low, so it is printing to downside, and also on MYM we are not getting a clear imbalance candle yet. So let's wait. So point of control is getting rejected on MYM. So basically, point of control is getting rejected, but we are just inside this small burger like point of control and value low. But we need to get a confirmation on either side. So a massive flash down below this value below is a confirmation for long. Sorry, for short. For longs, we need to get a strong sweep of value low and a clear imbalance candle above this value low, and then we can look for the confirmation on above the point of control to go long. Okay, this 1 minute candle is printing below the value low. It just printed below value low. Don't have a structure. Yes. So we can watch what happens on 1 minute candle, on the next 1 minute candle on MYM. If the next 1 minute candle close below and rejects the value low, then it's a good confirmation on the smaller time frame to short. But a good confirmation and a higher probability confirmation would getting imbalance on 5 minutes candle. Yes. Okay, this candle is down. Not gonna put a trade yet. Still not putting a trade yet. Still waiting for a confirmation. But it's a good candle below this value low, but on small time, I want to see what happens on the next 5 minutes candle. Okay, see, we are actually okay. Yeah, it's not a good confirmation for long. It's not a good confirmation for short yet. On a time frame like 1 minute time frame, there is an imbalance, but we're gonna see. There is an imbalance of 1 minute, but I need it on 5 minutes. Okay. Yes. Glad I didn't put any trade yet. So just waiting. Don't see any structure on like A plus structure on any of my time frames. 5 minutes. So I just have to be patient and see what market makers want to make build here. So that is gone now. So this is basically an inverse fair value gap now. Here we have inversion. Just definitely a trap. We think we are in a trap, so we created it of 1 minute. So 1 minute is not higher probability setup, but even on 1 minute we have a confirmation for long imbalance. So best way to go about this is to opening range breakout would be amazing. So opening range would break high would be around 52,100 on high. On the downside we have 51,900. So we have to see which side we gonna, but definitely there is a channel, like a small continuation selling channel here. If you see it here, so interesting. Okay, so we are building a inverse head and shoulder. Our neckline would be pre-market high and opening range high. This looks like an inverse head and shoulder. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, very interesting. So let's look it up. So we had some GDP quarter over quarter. So GDP for the quarter, uh, it was 1.5. Actual forecast was 2.1, and the previous was 2.1. So that is GDP, and core PC report also there, 0.1. Forecast was 0.2. Previous was 0.3, so 0.1 is pretty bad. So the and advanced GDP price, based on price index, was 6.2. So there's no news in at 10. So okay, we have a small confirmation for long. Just okay, yeah, this is good. It's going up. The structure is also good. The structure is amazing structure. So we have 5 EMA as a target. If we close above this pre-market high and opening range high, the next target will be 5 EMA and value area high, which is also the 20 EMA. So that's where we can look for like a rejection for a reversal. But right now there's a small support here around 52,000. So we are still inside this sandwich. So look, there's no confirmation. I mean this. So rejected we rejected the opening range high, and see if you okay. So if you okay, retest. Interesting, very interesting. So Meta is kind of recovering. No, Meta is going to be sideways now. So basically it's from 518. We're just trading at 513. So and that down big time. Amazon is making an upside move. Okay, so it is actually opening above the equal highs on 235 range. So if you break the 235, then we can Amazon can lift up this market. Amazon cannot single-handedly do everything. There's a big imbalance on Apple, so Apple needs to get above 335, 34 range. What about Microsoft? Microsoft is amazing. It's at four rejected at the 451 range. It's amazing. Almost 60-70 points up. So if you Microsoft is amazing. Microsoft almost 25 points just since the opening. 25 points from the low 426, 427 all the way to 451.75. This is massive. Right. What are we looking at here? We can put a small lot size and a very tight stock below this 52,030 range, but we are not getting any candle above this pre point of control and the pre-market high. So not a full candle close above this level. So not really too motivated to go long here, but again, if the market goes long without me, let it be. I'm not really worried. I just need one trade, one good trade each day, so that I can execute with my full lot size. Like the more trade you take, when you see your A plus setup, you wouldn't have the mindset to execute the same level. You wouldn't have the mind to put the same lot size, same risk. So your mind would be pretty tired at that time. So just want to save my mental and wait for my setup. Mujib, are you working today?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm at work actually.
Okay, good.
So actually, from next Monday onwards, most likely I will start at 11, and then 11 to 7 is going to be my timing hours.
Okay. Are you able to understand what's happening right now in the
Yeah,
chart?
yeah. So the simple, just the basic thing is, so the market is moving literally between in sideways, literally between those two lines that you were mentioning, the
Yeah.
BST and the other line, value thing, I guess. Um, so we are waiting to at least like either break either one of this line, then we can take the. So once it's break either of this line, and then once we get a fair value confirmation, then we can execute a
Yeah,
trade.
yeah, that's amazing. That's small too. Confirmation is good start. I mean, that's definitely good start because we have done the major analysis yet because we are just making our commentary as market making the moves, right? So that's too confirmation will be very important for us to execute our trade, right?
Yeah.
So the structure that we are building right now, it's a very good reversal pattern structure. So this is how I usually see a structure would make before the reversal. So this is a good structure for a long reversal pattern. But we actually need to get a confirmation about this 52,000 hundreds. So that means this structure is actually a structure for a long. So what is that structure basically means is we this two candles below this value low is the sweep. We can also say a tower candle. So we have two candles on, and then once we reclaim the value low, you can see that there was a small imbalance there. And also we started to build a structure there, three candles above that value low. Then we created another higher low, right? So lower low sweep, and we created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is beautiful for longs. So but how long this long move can sustain is not we don't know, but the structure is pretty good structure for a long momentum. So you see, as we are speaking, we are getting the first candle close above that 52,100. So we got our first candle close above that. So this is definitely what I'm going to do is we could have executed a trade at the very low of this 52,000 range when we were accumulating in that zone, because it would be easy to put a very tight stop loss around 52,015, right? So now market is around 52,880 now. So 80s. So if you take the 80s, let's see what SPY and QQs are doing. So SPY is currently trading. SPY, come on, SPY, okay. SPY is making, okay, is key. SPY has like a buying continuation to upside. There's a channel between buying continuation channel from 735 to 739. So okay, it's good. So attempt to go long here. Yeah, this imbalance is acting really strong. Put a 3 lot. My stop would be around 52,020s. I take 3 lots only, very small lot size. um, I will add if the market breaks the opening range high. So right now I only took a small lot size, because we are straight trading sideways in this range. This is gonna be a continuation, and I will, if the market continue to trade above this point of control, then I will add. If not, my stop is around 52,020. So all right, my stop is in place. My stop right here. So I'm giving about interesting. I want to keep my stop very tight. I'll keep my stop very tight. So okay, so interesting. 40 points range stop. My stop is 40 points, so my stop is still at 52,020s.
I think looking at this is 1 minute candle, right?
On the tradeaway chart, we have 100 ticks. I just brought the 100 ticks on the tradeaway chart just to see if I'm seeing if I get a very small confirmation, because I was trying to see if there is any small time frame confirmation for long about this opening range high. But as soon as I set that time frame to 100 ticks, we rejected the point of control, and we retest that fair value gap. But as soon as we retested the fair value gap, I entered, and the market is still making a move towards upside. Like it's very aggressive. It is very aggressive. I'm $80 in the money, but all I want right now is to see if we can break this opening range.
What is the opening range? 50 to 105?
52,100. The point of control, the yellow line. We like, yeah. But I'm so because we are rejecting again from that opening range high. I wanna see, like, I wanna actually save myself and take a small profit. So I booked a profit of $16. Okay, that's not because I went smaller lot size, so it's okay. Because when I lose, when I okay, so it's very aggressively coming down. Uh, I should go break even. I'm trailing my stop. Yes. Okay, I'm out of this. I'm out of this, and I'm $15. So $15 because I entered because I wanted to see the opening range breakout, but didn't happen. But so I saved myself by breaking even. So because I didn't want to risk, after seeing $80 in the profit, I just don't want to give out the entire gain. You know what I mean? So I Okay, so I'm still here, still in this sideways price action. We are just uh, the okay. Let's check what's happening here. Uh-huh. So the acceptance is very important. Point of control is basically means acceptance. The if it's long, buyers are accepting the point of control, and we will continue to upside. So we still don't have the acceptance, but we are rejecting. But the only key we have here is we are trading above the value low, and we have a small imbalance for the sideways for since we are within this sideways since 9:50. So from 9:50 we are up to 10:15, almost 20 minutes. We are still in this 25 minutes. We are still in this sideways. So let's check. Let's wait. So this is why it's important, because I took a small lot trade, and within a few seconds, within 3 minutes, I went on the next trade. I kind of don't like myself doing this, but the only reason I took this trade is because I was thinking when we break to upside from the opening range high, we might not have like a very aggressive continuation, because the way we are trading on the sideway for a long time, we would have a very slow move to upside. That's the only reason why I put one lot here, so at the very bottom, and I wanted to add when we as we break the structure to the upside. but now we haven't we were not able to break above that 52,080 range. So but we are still above the fair value gap, so I'm just gonna, because it's on or even only one lot, but my stop is pretty wide. This stop is going to have almost $35. I actually wanted to pull the 15 minutes candle time frame and see what really happened yesterday. Okay, very interesting. There is a big imbalance here, very fair big imbalance here from yesterday's move from 20 EMA rejection after the FOMC release and just after the FOMC press meeting. So after the press meeting, we actually traded all the way to 51,600 range. So we really, I think the market needs to do a lot of corrections here for us to look for a trade to upside to, because this massive sell after the FOMC
Daddy,
press
can
meet.
you make these French fries?
The other thing that I just missed is we have inverted the last fair value gap below. If you see, there is a 15 minutes candle. There's inversion here, but we are trading above that 15 minutes inversion fair value gap. So, that is good, but we you see we are not able to find a momentum yet. My stop is at a very obvious level. This is where everybody's stop's gonna be. So I can bring my stops down further down to this 52,000 range, or just below 52,000, maybe 52,000, no, 51,990. But I just don't want to give too much room to breathe, because that's almost like $60, because and plus we do not have higher conviction, and I just don't want to hold this trade for like another 1 hour. So my stop is at very obvious level. So this is where the heat map, book map, everything gonna show everybody's stop is going to be, and it is easy for market to grab this, sweep this stop, and go on the long direction. But we should not be triggered. We should not have any revenge trade when that happens. So again, you wait for your A plus setup, higher time frame confirmation is the key. Charlie? Okay, this is good. Actually, we need a candle. Okay. Let's see if we can break this 5200. 52. If we let's see if we can break 52,100s. No, we're still rejecting the 52,100. Okay. Interesting. We spend a lot of time during this small accumulation from 10:08 to 10:22. We don't have any candles above the 52,100. We were just staying below this range, so the volume is there. Volume is really high in there. So in the volume profile, you can see here. So this within that price range, the volume is pretty high. So see, on the upside there is no volume, and downside there's a small volume, the volume shelf is very low. So let's see where we. Okay. Okay, I guess my stop is taken. Yes, 1, 2. Oh no. Next candle will take my stop. Oh, okay, fine. Okay. Let's take everybody's stop and go long. So if this sweeps, that is a higher probability than we're gonna go long, because that's more liquidity. Yeah, it's taken 1, 2, 3, gone. Okay, So my stop is hit $25. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take my stop and go. No. Yeah. How many points? 25. 10 points below. Okay, 10 points. Okay. My stop was 10 points away from the equal lows on the 1 minute time frame. It's obviously very clear stop, and that's traders can see that stop and can sweep everybody. Yeah. Yes. It's going without me. Okay, bye bye. Nice. Yeah. It's going. This is very interesting. We rejected the 52,000 and aggressively came back to sweep the low, sweep the equal low on 1 minute, and now we are going back above. So we have a lot of volume within this 1 minute time frame. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Daddy, can you
Yep. As I was expecting. Stick. Mujib, are you watching this?
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm here.
It's crazy, man. Just took me.
The stop loss was like key.
Uh-huh.
It literally swept
Yeah.
us and then it started going back.
Yeah. I just doesn't want me in this move. It's okay. I'm joining.
I thought you will be taking a trade. Right? Like no.
Sorry? Huh?
I thought you will be taking another trade. Like
I was trying to, but it's gonna be like I'm triggering my body to react, right? So I just want to respond. So let's see.
but you didn't get any confirmation though, right?
Yeah, because I know, because if it takes my stop, that's why I just mentioned I just didn't want a revenge trade, because that's I am triggering every other emotions to get involved in this, right? So let's see. You see, in this 1 minute candle, we are just this 1 minute candle itself is like 55 points 1 minute candle, like from bottom to high, like Purida. Yeah, this is just 55 to 60 points range from 52,030s to 52,100, so that's a small range, but usually Dow runs for like 450 points a day, sometimes 350, 750. So, but this is just 1 minute candle, but and we are taking small lot size. So um, I only need one A plus setup trade, so then I'll be done. I'm not trying to make money trading small time frame. I mean, smaller lot, like 10 trades of smaller lot with $10, but I don't want to do that. Understand, right?
Yeah, yeah.
SPY S&P 500 made a new high. So S&P 500 made a new high. Interesting. Very interesting. Qs. Let's check Qs. Oh wow, Qs is amazing. Okay. Okay. Qs is making new highs. As we speaking, Q is making new highs. So S&P 500 is making new highs. Q is making aggressive structure for upside. What does Dow wants to do now? Interesting. So Qs are above this previous day high. Very interesting. Qs trading above the previous day high. Interesting. One hour into market, and market is still trading. I mean, YM is still trading sideways. So let's see. Okay. Okay, we're still in this range. In this range. I only need one A plus setup trade, so then I'll be done. I'm not trying to make money trading small time frame. I mean, smaller lot, like 10 trades of smaller lot. So we keep rejecting this 52,100s. Um, 1050 to 10 950 to 950 to 1045 in 2 minutes. So almost 1 hour we are in this 70-80 points range. Um, let's watch. So we are below this fair value gap. Um, Yeah, below this fair valley gap, couple of 1 minute candles below this will give some type of momentum to downside and potentially target the opening range low. Yes, there it is. There it is. Okay, very interesting. Maybe we have this family gap we want to test. 5 minutes. Nothing on 5 minutes here. Nothing here, so rejecting that low. It's actually good for go short. Back to back rejection. But not on my setup is not on the time smaller time frame, so I need to be patient. Insane downside, yes, amazing downside.
Oof. நீ ஏதாச்சும் எடுத்தீங்களா? Did you take any trade? No, right? Wow. Keep going down.
Mujib, you say something?
Yeah, I just asked, did you take any trade?
No, I didn't. I didn't. Because it's just 1 minute time frame and we're trading sideways. I'm trying to enter the big people's big league, take a higher conviction trade. But this is good. There was a confirmation. I have seen this I have seen this kind of setup working out. But now I'm trying to build a system that I can stick into one setup, one lot size, and one session. That kind of mentality I'm building. So I'm trying to avoid taking the smaller time frame trades. So basically, 5 minutes time frame requires a 1 minute candle for entry, and 1 minute candle time frame requires 100 ticks time frame for entry. So like for entry, you can use 100 ticks or 1 minute. For I like to use to see a 5 minutes fair value gap and use 1 minute time frame to execute. So I don't have the 5 minutes yet, but I think if you like, I'm gonna change this time frame to 5 minutes. But I think if I get a fair value gap here now, if I get a fair value gap within this range, then yes, it is possible there is a higher conviction, higher of like 5 minutes fair value gap. So right here, this one. Okay, yeah, this is the one. This can be the 5 minutes fair value gap now. Okay. Then we can target the low of the day. Yes, this 5 minutes candle is not going anywhere above that value low. So I wanna watch the 1 minute here.